article explaining himself, he said that after living in Detroit for 28 years, he's seen the pit bulls. Some pit bulls are good and some pit bulls are bad.
Yep.
Some chihuahuas are good and some strong.
Some people are good, some
And then
people are
something along
bad.
the lines of, well, I'm more of a poodle person. Well, where I live now, there was a little girl probably like 10, 15 years ago that was attacked brutally by a poodle. Absolutely.
Any dog can be an asshole, it's all in how it's raised.
Well, that's why we ask that, you know, if people come, let's leave the furries at home. Because whether you have, you know, 10 people, 15 people, if somebody raises their voice, a chihuahua is gonna get on edge, let alone any other kind of dog. So it's just better.
And it depends. I don't have a pet now. And he is protected and can't help it.
I tried to explain that this is better than just tattoos and pit bulls. This is you making an ignorant statement and stereotyping people by the way they look or the animal that they choose to own, and that's unacceptable.
Yeah, I mean,
And he had said, well, people want to hide behind fake names. I said, here we are. Here's the faces of the people that you lumped into a stereotype. All hardworking, tax-paying town people that, as he called us, he goes, whether there's 5 people over there or 50, you're all voters. He's probably created new voters.
exactly.
Whether he likes it or not.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but I'm gonna have to try to move for that, so I'm gonna write an essay. That's what I can executive college.
She liked that thing, I told her this was a mojo uprising.
Hey,
Told you to be here.
thank you. The mayor will be here in just a little bit.
She loves that. Oh yeah, tattoos too.
Yeah, I got one on my
Did you
finger
lift
that
yours
shows,
up?
guys. I'm kind of a failure in this department.
All mine are coming up.
And organizing them. Oh no. Oh no.
No, this was a group effort.
I can't be labeled as the organizer.
You're the ringleader of all this, Plants.
Thank God, Jimmy! They're waiting for you before they went inside. It's freezing out here.
You're not collecting money on it.
No. Just get old coffee.
Okay, I see no ropes or anything, so I'm in good shape right now.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The pit bulls are all upstairs, though.
I don't go near Pitbull. I don't go near Rottweilers, I'll go near Doberman. A poodle is my dog of choice.
Poodles are actually on the most aggressive dog list.
Yes, sir.
They are.
I've had a poodle, I can handle a poodle.
The town I grew up in, there was a little girl that was viciously attacked.
Okay, well, we can, you know what, we can go all over the place here.
Right, it's just dogs in
Okay,
general.
yeah, exactly. Let me tell you something about pit bulls and such. I spent my last 28 years in Detroit, Michigan, okay? Pit bulls were trained to do one of two things in the city. They're either gonna fight them, or they're gonna use them for drug traffic, okay? They even have gone as far as cutting their vocals, so they can't bark when the police come, the police can't hear them, right? So they attack the police, right? So that's what pit bulls are used for in Detroit. That's my experience with pit bulls, okay? Are they a good dog? They probably are a good dog. They're not my dog of choice. I don't like them, you know, I'll take a poodle any day. As far as the tattoos, my daughter has tattoos. My sister probably has more tattoos than most of you here. She has a Rottweiler, like I said, okay? I love my sister, I love my daughter, okay? Who here read the article? Okay, what did you think out of the article?
Well, I thought you were stereotyping people with tattoos.
Okay, how did you get that?
Because you lumped us all into one group.
How did I do that?
By saying that all of us are.
No. Now, where did I should go get the article, I forgot to bring it out too. But did I say all?
No, but you just said in general.
No, I did not say.
Oh,
said
then
we do not
Let
support
me say what I said.
tattoos and
Let me say what I said.
right.
I should go get the article. Benny, what, did you bring an article? What, Pete?
He's got it.
You have it? Okay. What I said was, we have a big issue in this community right now with fraudulent welfare. Welfare is a tax. Who works here? Who works? All you work. You all pay taxes.
Yes.
Okay? You probably, some of you own homes, so you got property taxes, you got school taxes, you got all sorts of taxes. Every day I get a call over there, lower my taxes. What are you gonna do with my taxes? I want my property tax, I want this tax, this tax. But nobody ever says anything about the welfare tax. which you all pay. And you know what? You, each and every you that pay that tax, you are entitled to it. Because if you ever needed it, it's your money.
Absolutely.
It's your money, okay?
I tried to get
Now, if a person has never paid into it, never will pay into it, never has any plans of paying into it, guess what? They're not entitled to it. If you're elderly and you can't support yourself, if you're, for some reason, you're legally, legitimately injured or whatever, and you need it, you're entitled to it. That's the kind of society we are. We give, okay? But you don't give for somebody just getting up in the morning wanting to just exist.
I agree.
First of all, I can't imagine just not having a purpose of getting out of bed in the morning.
The-
You gotta have a
The
purpose.
quote you had was, "I'm not against people getting benefits, but I'm against the people with tattoos and the pit bulls and us supporting their habits."
Supporting their habits,
But-
the people that are on. So if you comprehend what I was saying,
But that's making the assumption that we're.
well, that's not what it was meant to
supporting
be.
them.
That's not what it meant to be.
If I can-
So to clarify, again, I am against anyone, again, that doesn't pay into the system, but you can use those debit cards to get monies out of them or get whatever you want. And that is,
Let me step in, because none of us are upset about anything else in that article except for the very last quote.
Right.
You lumped every one of us with tattoos and pit bulls into that, whether you want to think or comprehend that you did or not. All of us tax-paying people
Okay.
are here to say, what you said and how you said it
Okay.
was wrong.
okay, so. you
There's
know what?
nobody here that owns pit bulls and tattoos that are on welfare,
Okay,
causing
Morgan,
fraud,
so what
that
I'll do
are
this,
upset.
what I'll do
It's
this, Morgan,
us.
what I'll do this, Morgan, that was not the statement directed to you folks. It was the statement of people that fraudulently use welfare dollars to get what you got.
And that's what you should have said.
Well, you know what, at the time I'm in a meeting,
But
it was a
because
hot
you
and
didn't
heavy.
say that, it singled us
Let me
out.
ask you, have you ever said anything you've ever regretted?
Not if I'm a public elected official.
You know what, we're human.
I know, but you
We're
should have
human.
thought
I
about
think
that.
all we're looking
We're
for is an apology.
So what you're saying
Right.
is that you regret saying what you said and how you said
What
it.
I'm saying is.
So you're willing to make a public statement retracting what you said?
I'm not gonna retract it, I will say if you take it out.
By not retracting it,
if
you're saying that
if
you're okay with what you said.
First of all, I'm not gonna debate with you. I'm gonna
It's
say
not a
this.
debate.
I'm gonna say this.
Question.
If anybody took that out of context to mean anything other than what my initial comment was for, I am sorry they did that.
So you're apologizing for everybody getting upset over something you said?
Absolutely.
That's bullshit.
I agree.
But you're not
That is
apologizing for what
bullshit,
you
Jim.
said.
Why is that?
Could you not
Really?
apologize
Do
for
you realize how
saying that
bigoted
you
you
said
sound
it?
right now?
You know what? If that's the way you took it, then I apologize. That's not what it was intended for.
That's not what we want the apology for. We want the apology for the original statement itself. Lumping everybody into one category because of some
Okay,
jackasses.
so put it down here, Betty, on the record. I was not lumping everybody into one category. It was the fraudulent use of welfare dollars
And
of
that's what
individuals.
should have been said.
Well, now it's been said. How's that sound?
That's much better.
All right? Are we happy? Well, I mean, said, what more do you want?
I just want you to realize that there's people out there that abuse the system that don't own pit bulls and don't have tattoos.
That abuse the system, don't have footballs? Yes, I know that. And that's what I said, supporting their habits.
Right.
Not just
So
that.
you shouldn't have said the people with pit bulls and tattoos.
Well,
You
I should have got out of bed that
You
morning.
should have just said what you just said. I am not supporting people who are using
Morgan,
welfare in a
Morgan,
fraudulent way,
Morgan, you-
instead of saying tattoos and
Right,
pit bulls. That's all we're here
Because
for.
pit bulls have a bad enough rap as it is.
Right.
So
Without
do
our
people
town
with
And I
official
said they're
saying
probably a
something
docile
about
animal.
that.
Right, so don't people with tattoos. You know what I
I
mean?
understand. My daughter's a very nice girl.
Right, very, very nice.
She's
So
got a
am
tattoo,
I.
so I don't.
You know what I mean?
Is it a tattoo of a pit bull?
I'm sorry.
I was just kidding you. I said it wasn't a tattoo of a pit bull.
Can I say something?
What's the tattoo of?
Thank you very much. You got it? I love you. Thank you very much.
Can I say something?
Have a great night. Thank you.
Thanks.
That's our elected official, everybody.
Yeah.
He just put about 15 new voters in the
Bolster
Senate.
for mayor 2015.
I'll vote for you, man.
Yes.
Go
Dark.
with this, man.
Thank you guys, thank you everybody for having your voices in your
Run away
faces.
with your tail tucked in.
If not, I will bring Bama down here and let us